Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jana Russell's Nails, Tails, and Tips, and I'm glad you're here with me today. Today I am going to do a Valentine's mani for you using my January Sparkle & Co. kit that I ordered. I want it all. So for the first item that I'm going to be using today is the Sparkle & Co. dip powder, and it is Who Are You Wearing? And it is a beautiful red with sparkles in it, and kind of a metallic red, not really sparkles, more metallic. And then I am going to finish off a couple of my nails with their gel polish called All Eyes on Me. And it is this beautiful kind of it's almost a rosy gold, but not quite. It's just a beautiful gold. So let's get started. I've got my Virgo and Gem base coat and activator. There's a discount code there in my description, so if you'd like to use that. I've also got on already Sparkle & Co.'s Crystal Clear on my nails. I put 2 coats of that on because my nails are very weak, and especially right now with winter time, I've got horses, so hay bags and everything else really tear my nails up. You'll notice I've got one really short one, one long one. This one's got a break here, this one's got a break here. My thumbs have breaks, so even with dip powder on, they still break. But the thing is, without dip powder on my nails look like I bite them, even though I don't, because they break off just like this one. They break off below the edge of my free edge, so they break down into the quick. So I'm very thankful to have found dip powder, very thankful that I've learned to do it myself. And you know, if you want to look for the silver lining in something, so far that's the thing I found out of COVID that would be a silver lining. This is my first time opening this up, so I am going to give it a little bit of a stir. I'm trying to be really careful. It looks like it really doesn't need one. I'm not seeing anything come up. Sometimes you have the clear powder or the white powder. If you have a lot of glitter and sparkles in there, you can see that one has a lot of a metallic sheen, but it seems to be pretty ready. So we're ready to start. So I'm going to grab my Virgo and Gem base coat and start dipping. Applying a thin layer of base coat, making sure it goes all the way to the back. Now I have a curve in this nail, pretty deep curve right there in the middle. I was giving my cat medicine a few months ago, and it bit down on the cuticle of my nail. That's the bruise you see growing out, and then there was that little dip from the damage to the cuticle, but it seems to be growing out nicely. Ooh, that is gorgeous, gorgeous. Take my cuticle stick, run it around the edge. I am right-handed, so my left hand can be a little bit shaky. Even with all the practice I have, I'm not a professional, so, you know, it is what it is. And I'll let you watch as I continue putting on the base coat and dipping. I'm going to do 2 coats of this color. Normally I would brush this off on screen, but because there is just so much on there, I'm going to brush this off over the garbage can, but do make sure you brush it off between coats. Coverage on that is super nice. If you don't want to, I would say that could definitely be a one coat coverage kind of powder. So, you know, if you like that and you've got it where you want it, you don't have to. But I'm going to put my second coat back closer to the cuticle so that it covers everything nicely. I don't do the first one quite back to the cuticle just because I don't like my cuticles so thick. And notice I don't start with my brush at the cuticle, I push it back to the cuticle. Saw a hair in there, now I'm not sure where it's at. There it is. See how I got up against my cuticle? I don't want to leave that on my cuticle, so scrape it away. Sharpen up the end of my cuticle stick. Really reminds me of Dorothy's red slippers from Wizard of Oz. Which, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what Sparkle & Co.'s next month is, turn your sound off now. But they've told us it's going to be Wizard of Oz. So I'm really excited to see that. They've already shown what one of the colors is, and it's amazing. So if you get the I Want It All, I think that's the one it's in. It might be in every bag, but it is an absolutely gorgeous color. It's not ruby slippers. The end of that one is looking like it's not as red, but it could just be the colors. All right, so I'm gonna go off to the side here and brush off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the next thing is I've got my Sparkle & Co. Glitter Clear here, and I keep it in a separate container because when it's got glitter in it, it's going to continue to hold glitter, especially, I mean, if you got something like this red or any chunky glitters, it's going to get in your clear, but I'm going to encapsulate in Sparkle & Co. Clear. Same one that I showed you in the beginning, the crystal clear. Now, here's something I have found lately, and I hope you all don't have this problem. I used to use Mia Secret as my base coat and as my clear encapsulation. But lately, I have been having the issue that Mia Secret is turning milky on top of my manicures. So I don't like that look. I don't want that look. And so I have switched over to using Sparkle & Clear as my base. And as my, especially my clear encapsulation because I just don't want to take a chance. It might have been something I was doing, might have been something that happened with the Mia Secret. I keep it in a nice, room in my house, so it shouldn't have been exposed to any harsh elements, any extreme heat or cold, but whatever. I didn't like it, so that's what I started doing. So now I've got I'm going to do the clear encapsulation again all the way to the cuticle. Now I do a clear encapsulation so that when I file, I am not filing off the color, the glitter, any of that. I don't want to file into any of my color. So that is why I clear encapsulate. If you ask me personally, I would say yes, you have to. Because if you don't, chances are you're going to file into your color, you're going to file into that glitter, and you're going to find out that glitter is silver inside. And it's just like painted or coated on the outside. I even clear coat over my creams or solids because I don't want to file into that color. I want my color coats to stay nice and beautiful and pretty and not have the color missing, not have the lumps and bumps. So I clear encapsulate. Also, because my nails are so weak, that helps them get, as long as this nail here. So if y'all don't like nails being different lengths, this would drive you nuts. But for me, I like looking down and seeing this really pretty long nail. So it's all a matter of personal taste. If I could, I'd have them all this long. But, they all broke off to different lengths. And it's been a while since I've been able to do my manis. As you can see, this one has grown out quite a bit. So it's just been busy here on the ranch. And I've missed being with you guys. And sharing with you and hearing from you. So you can look me up on Instagram at Jana Russell Nails, and of course here on my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. I am really happy and excited to have you guys here for this Valentine mani featuring Sparkle & Co. And that is my clear encapsulation. And now I'm going to dust my nails off again. So I've got them dusted off. They're ready. I've got my activator. I'm going to put 2 coats of my activator on and then let it sit for 2 minutes. I'm back. I've done my e-filing. I have used a file around the edges and to shape my nails, and then I used my little Virgo and Gem buffer block to go over the top. Now at this point, if you were going to use a dip-based top coat, you would want to reapply your activator, let it sit for 2 minutes, and then wipe it off with a lint-free cloth or a paper towel, and then apply your dip top coat. But I'm going to be using gel polish, so I don't want it filed all the way down. I would buff it really smooth if I was going to be using that dip base coat. But since I'm using gel needs something to adhere to, so they're smooth, but they're not a perfect surface. The first color that I'm going to use is my accent color, and that is going to be All Eyes on Me from the I Want It All Sparkle & Co. January sub bag. And I'm going to be applying it on 2 fingers. And I wanted to use it on top of the red simply because I wanted the extra thickness on my fingers. Otherwise, you could have put it straight over your clear coat, but I'm going to be using it over the dip powder for strength. If it gets on your skin, wipe it off. You can move it until it's clear. And I'm going to cure that in my UV LED lamp for 60 seconds. Back for the second coat. You can see it's pretty thick. You can see it hanging on the brush there. It's not trying to drop at all. Trying to make sure I don't get it on too thick, but that I get it on enough to cover. And put that in the lamp for another 6. Okay, I'm back. Those two are full coverage with 2 coats. Now I'm going to go over everything with my Modelones No Wipe top coat. Got this on Amazon. Give it a little shake. I love the consistency of this. It's so easy to work with. It's not too thin, not too thick. Again, when I come to the cuticles, I push back to the cuticle. I don't start at the cuticle. Make sure and cap your edges. Make sure everything is covered. Good thing about the gel top coat is it is self-leveling. Remove any excess from your skin. I got way too much. I got flooding on the cuticle over here. So just take that off with my stick. If there's any left later, I will take a very fine nail file and remove it. That should take care of it. So if you can avoid it, avoid flooding your cuticles. But, you know, sometimes, especially with my shaky hands, turn it upside down. Let it sit for 10 seconds. That helps it to level, helps bring all any extra gel to the apex of your nail. Helps it smooth out. And then we are going back into the light for another 60 seconds. Now, one of the things you want to do when you're using that light, make sure you set your gel polish away from your light. Back in the light we go. So, back now with the finished mani. As always, gonna finish up with my Cuticle Candi Cuticle Oil in the flavor Hot Mess Marla. Doesn't take much at all. Just run it across your cuticles. Set it aside so that you don't knock it over. If you're like me, that is the thing. Rub it in really well. You deserve it. Your cuticles deserve it. Make sure you're taking time for yourself. Make sure you treat yourself special. I hope you and your someone special, if you have them, are going to enjoy a wonderful, happy Valentine's Day. If not, enjoy it with someone that you love. Family, friend, a dog, a cat, a horse, someone special to your heart. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Valentine's Day on my first Valentine's Day mani ever. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.